Hello. Eh, My bad. My bad. I am. Oh, I am here. Well, good thing is, doesn't look like anybody else's. Uh, okay. I'm just gonna make sure all audio and everything is coming through the stream, including me, and we can get this on the way. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure all audio and everything is coming through the stream, including me, and we can get this on the way. Okay, there's game audio, but it's like so low it might as well not be heard. Uh, I have a fix for this. You go game audio, go to properties, not properties, filters, take that gain and then turn it up. And we shall see how it is now. I think it's good. It looks good. I'm just gonna turn it down just a incy mincy bit. 23, so we can turn that to like 19.9. All right, that's good enough for me. We can get it. We can get it on. We can get it on. Just gonna be 1 second, make sure. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. Just forget one thing. System configuration, display settings. Sorry, graphics settings. Is it graphics? Borderless windowed. Oh. Borderless windowed. Apply. Yes. Well, there's only one way to check. Hello. Borderless. Oh, yep. Okay, it's appearing. It's all good. All good. Okay, let's get this on the way. Um, you may first of all notice this is, well, maybe the same class, same race, and almost the same point in game. It's not the same character, and that's because I lost my old character. There's account details, so I created a new one, and I tried to be close to the name as the original. I think I was Kazuki Rain before. Now I'm Ryuki Kazuya, and another thing I've added is text to speech. Though it sounds super robotic, I couldn't. I'm not gonna pay for like premium text to speech. Um, it is still the best option instead of me reading. I think me reading was, one, turning the stream so low, and two, um, uh, two, it was just not good for me because I kept getting tired of like reading things, and I wanted to more enjoy the game than read. So I got text to speech filter, well, not filter, like add on or something, and also comparison to a year ago when I have not played any MMORPG to now, where I played a little bit of WoW, but not like I would say I haven't played WoW. I'll just say I played a little bit. That doesn't mean at all as, oh, I'm a WoW player. Because, God, there's so much I haven't done in that game. I want to do, but I haven't done it yet. Second thing is, um, well, yeah, because of that, I've kind of gotten how I should first thing order my hotbar to and my keybinds. I'm moving by EDSF, which allows me to have my different keybinds, such as, oh, I don't know, I was allowed to actually press it. But like, that's a 120, 122nd. Okay, if that's a 122nd thing, I'm just gonna move it there. 60 seconds, 30, 90 seconds. Yeah, any of these like long cooldown things, I've put it up here. Except for low blow, I think low blow is anything above 30 is gone up on my second hotbar for because I'm most likely not going to be clicking it often. These ones are right at the bottom, so I don't have to go continuously hold shift to press any of these. These are just pressing the buttons. Also, I can move my camera and move strafe left and right. I was before moving just left and right, and now I'm strafing, so my camera doesn't move. I'm much more comfortable control. Still going to be pressing sprint with my mouse because I'm not reaching out all the way to press equals to sprint. Yeah, so better movement, better management of my hotbar, and I guess inventory a bit, but not really. And yeah, I can't wait to continue playing this game.
We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future
There
of
we go.
Eorzea.
That's the robotic
Among our greatest
text
concerns
speech.
are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose.
I guess inventory a bit, but not really. And yeah, I can't wait to continue playing this game.
We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea.
That's the robotic
Among our greatest
I was just checking if everything seems fine. Yeah. One thing also, if some people are wondering, oh, I was so excited for POE2, and then I've streamed twice and never streamed again. It's like, did I forget it? Did I just leave it? No. I have put around 3.5 days worth of hours onto that game. Actually, 42 plus 20, 50, 62. Almost 4 days worth of hours on my character. I've reached endgame. I'm level almost 70, and I've done some trading for gear because it got to a point where I was struggling, and it got really okay. First act 1, 2, 3, I played with my friend, and that's probably one of the main reasons I should say I did not stream, because the profanity on this man is not made for YouTube. So yeah, couldn't stream that if I wanted to. Secondly, after Act 3, I played with my friend. He didn't play after Act 3 yet. The Cruel Act 1, 2, and 3 replay was a mixed match, because in 1 second I felt good, like, oh, I'm overpowering this. It was much more harder before, but then they got like it didn't felt like a natural flow of difficulty. It felt they're at like 30% difficulty and then jump up to 70, and then towards the end of Act 3 it was like 100. Holy shit, I died so many times. It's pissed me off. It pissed me off so much, but I pushed through because I was still somewhat having fun, though dying of 42 times in a row to not a boss but a crowd of enemies kind of set me over the edge, and it really just wasn't a good time to just have streaming. Maybe it would have been if I was talking to people, but if I wasn't talking to people and just streaming, all you would have seen was just me sighing and just grunting a lot. I don't want that to be streamed. I might be streaming Endgame later, but I do need kind of a break, or because playing that game for I think like a week constantly just fucking did something with my mental. I was having fun the whole time, but I love the difficulty. Don't change it, but still playing with the difficulty is its own mental toll. So I needed a much more relaxing type game. So I chose Final Fantasy. Actually, no, I chose. What did I choose? I didn't really choose Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy videos I was watching, that's to relax, and then came to a thought like I should play Final Fantasy, and I'm here. Why is it kind of blurry? I don't know why. All right, let's continue.
I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the
Eorzea.
power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Ryoki.
What will you say? I will go whither the wild rose blooms. Yours is no small endeavor. The dangers are great. Nothing. I think this is the most like heroic, yes, push forward type message. What's I have no idea what that does. This black prism absorbs the magical light woven upon a gremlinish piece of equipment, thus dispelling the optical illusion. Be fairly warned that Dai's company crests are also removed in the process. It sells in the shop for 500 and then sells for 12 gil. I found that so bullshit at times. For something you buy or 100 times more. Oh, 100 times more for what you can sell it back. Also, I got a little glimpse of memory of, oh my god, it's so expensive to travel places, and also I get lost. Even though this game has probably much more better directional guiding than World of Warcraft, I still got lost. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it is just me.
Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down.
Mm-hmm. Because I need to continue with the game, woman.
But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order.
Thank you. Also, you guys probably, if you compare the stream I did a year ago, two things would have probably changed. First thing, my mic quality probably would have been horrendous. Second thing, my stream quality would also be horrendous. My character is probably less quality than my right now one. Yeah, probably. I wonder how my overall tone for the game is, like how I speak compared to back then.
Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells?
No.
It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard.
Aldenard.
The Sharlayans
I love
were
these
the
names.
keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them.
Garleans.
Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons.
Don't you Archon on these? No, I'm kidding.
Those same brave souls stand before you now.
Oh, an elf, a woman, Lalafell boy, cat girl, and creepy dude who kept following me. Tancred.
The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Papa Limo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Papa Limo, are you by any chance a descendant of Papa? Was it Papa Shan?
Hello there.
Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that boy. Okay, I played this a year ago. I have no recollection except for one scene from the fucking one scene of who was the Raban holding not Momodi, fucking Nanamo up on his arm, and that shit made me fucking laugh so much. And I came back and made me laugh again, man. It was hilarious. That's the only thing I literally remember until I played here. I tried to get back to the same area as I streamed from a year ago, but I decided I'm right behind it. level 33 I left off in that stream, and I'm level like 30 or 31 right now. I think I did one mission for these guys, and then I was stopped there. I'm starting with the first mission here.
Welcome.
Come.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
Already met.
He is our man here in Ulda, Jewel of the Desert.
Okay.
Welcome to the team.
We have met. You have stalkishly met.
I never doubted that you'd come.
Come.
If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Yastola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Limza Luminza. I like pronouncing that. Such a nice thing to say. Limza Luminza.
Greetings.
Okay, the voices for her and the other woman, swap it. It feels so out of character for
Last
her to
but
have
not
high
least
pitch,
is
but her to have low
Orianger,
pitch.
who presides over all affairs
But maybe
within
that's the
these halls.
fantasy of it.
Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
I didn't really listen to that last, but not least. Oh, okay.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I'm glad of our meeting.
Wait, are you the same? Is that just your beard, or are you the same? Same. God, your neck. He looks like a. Oh God, I'm so sorry, but he looks like skibidi toilet neck. I hate myself. Is he the same
At the
race as
Battle
me?
of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose.
Is my quality low? Did the resolution like, or is that just the
We
game?
sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
The woman who met me at the desk?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See, now her voice fits.
In time, I
Also
hope you
her,
will
I
come
guess.
to think of us as family.
Sure.
But without further
That's a
ado,
little pushy, but okay.
I would assign you your first task.
Why do I stand like a twink?
Orianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Bald taste. Okay, I'm sorry.
Aye, my lady.
I hate
They
myself.
arrived but recently.
I'm not gonna try and ruin
We
the
have
moment as
received a
it is.
request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo.
Oh no. That pressing space
But
would continue
there
it.
is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from
Bell
the
of a
shantytown
robbery.
outside the city.
Interesting way to. Okay.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
However, this time we have
Gonna put my
reason to
phone on
believe that
charge.
a primal is involved.
Oh yeah, the primals. I remember such creatures.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emoja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit.
Oh my fucking I've just driven for like 2 hours today, and from yesterday. I've been sore from the gym, so I sitting up and down and accidentally pressing my arm against something too hard. Just sores it. Earfrit.
If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation.
Okay.
You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, dear fellow.
Pam-pa-ra-ra-ra. I'm gonna quickly check my graphics settings, system configuration. Oh, my bad. No, it looks smooth. You also look smooth. And I have more FPS somehow. So what changed? Okay. So much better.
Thancred says ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other.
What is this?
Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Izembert serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit, and see that he gives us his full cooperation.
Oh, I cut him off, but alright, I got the gist. What is this? Party. Oh, party finder. What's the button for party finder thing? Duty. Duty finder. Oh, duty roulette leveling. I haven't selected any of these, so why is it... Okay. Weird. Okay. We on the way. Do some... Wait. Is this somewhere nearby? Or is this... Oh, Camp Drybone. My gill. It's only thankfully now that I've reached like 10 or 11,000. For the longest time I was like 1,000 or 2,000 something gill, and I had to keep going down and like go up and then go down. At some points, if I was in a different city, I had to travel by the boat and then travel to the teleporter just to cut down like 100 gil. Man, I'm like super stingy. I'm in stingy in every game. Hello, Isambard.
Izembert says I'm Izembert. Here to search for the missing folk, I take it?
You're like a lighter shade of the same person I met first in this game on the ride.
Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Imulja. It seems we know who the culprits are, at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned.
Okay.
Let us get right to it, then. Minfilia names the MLJA culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them, first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by MLJA hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adamolandama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead.
I hope people don't expect me to remember all these names. When the names are like Saint Adama Landama. I like the names, but it's so hard to remember. One's like Olda, Limza Laminza, is the other one Gridania, something like that. I remember those names, but like, I'm probably not gonna remember this unless it keeps playing over and over.
The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the MLJA still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the Eastern Road. 12
Alright.
willing, you may even come to learn something of what the MLJA seek in this area.
MLJ. Alright. Pam-pa-ra-ra-ra. Okay. So retrieve the ripe corpse. Ew, okay, that's oh, this way. You're attuned with this all. When did we attune with this actually? What? I don't have a recollection of me attuning this, but okay. Boing. How do we... Oh, okay, this way. By the way, I think ever since the last I played, they've made it that the level cap is not 60, it's 70. And they might have added a few things, so I'm happy for that. And I was already 100% like guaranteed that once I reach the maximum level and all I've done in that is possible to be done in the free trial, I would buy the standard pack or something of it next one. So I want to get the story. Oh, okay, player. Okay, enemies. Nice. If you guys probably saw me last time playing this, you probably would have seen me stand still, press a button, then move. Press another button. Now I feel much more comfortable in my combat. Feels much more fluid as well. And we go back. Can I make the jump from here and not die? You'll see. Ooh, 300. Damn. Oh, almost 300, but... Well,
It is good to
250.
see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen?
Yes. That's what they showed the picture of?
With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you.
No problem.
Now, then, what of the MLJA?
I'm
Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were MLJA remaining, after all. I
Yes.
feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed. But I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional MLJA raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day. And even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings?
We need to also do this on holy ground eventually. Probably when we're like level 18.
What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 Forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you.
Yeah, we'll do this whenever we get to a mission that's close to Ulda. Is he above me or inside this thing? Oh, inside this. Wait, oh. I know this guy.
Ungust says, well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ulda. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? Dear friend. Missing people. Please help. Yours, Izemberd. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them. If anything, they're even more timid than before, what with all the disappearances. You can go talk to em yourself if you don't believe me.
Sure. Hungry beggar.
Hungry beggar says, please, sir, just leave me be. Devious derelict says, I've nothing to say but this, thou'll take who, or whatever's been feeding off us low folk. Petrified Popper says, what do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me.
Alright. With this last guy inside the bar already? Did I miss him? Oh no, just peeking back to this.
Ungust says, just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying.
Alright then. Huh? Huh? I heard some robotic noises and then a guy flying away in a broom.
Izemberd says, welcome back, Ryoki. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use.
Which sells for more? Either.
If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than at the church of Saint Adamelandema. It is a small and humble church, found to the northwest of here, and so long as you are headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marcus, he tends the graves of the lich yard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred.
Okay. Alright there. Walking distance. What is it? I need to search what it does. Hello, Marquis.
Marcus says I am Marcus, yes. A body? Of course, there have been, so many bodies of late. I apologize, sir. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there.
Somebody up here? Pop, pop, pop. Up here. Oh. Burying someone, alright. Okay, I don't... Okay, thank you. I thought something you were just gonna leave him there like that. That would have been so bad. Man, the tone just really got down, huh? You went from like doing dungeons and meeting new group and friends, almost family, and now burying bodies.
May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you, but maybe Sister Arson can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You will find Sister Arson within the church walls.
Okay. Sister.
Arson says I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude, and extend it to Izemberd when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing drybone inhabitants. It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marcus would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marcus, and soon.
Thancred? He was here, alright. I mean, he did, like, tell us about the place, I think, kinda. So... about the place, about the person, yeah. What? Okay. Some weird barrier there, but alright.
Izemberd says thank you, Ryoki. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? Then Cred says you've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you,
Oh,
Ryoki?
speaking of the devil.
A pleasure, my dear Izemberd. The name is then Cred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why.
Nope. Is there a way to... Alright, it's
I,
mouse button
too,
only.
spoke with Ungust, more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance. Abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good Sister Arson herself? Izemberd says Arson? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Then Cred says even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend. And you would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marcus. I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before.
Ooh. What a twist. We're just getting shitty gear, honestly.
Izemberd says Sister Arson. It cannot be. Though, she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But, I grow
Oh,
weary
my
of
bad.
these
I
suspicions.
didn't accidentally.
I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Ryoki, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Arson's activities.
Use a child to know to spy on somebody. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. It feels like a huge walk up there. Oh, what the hell is that? That's like a bull. Weird noises. It's very quiet. Very quiet indeed. Hmm. I thought so. I thought so. Okay. Are there more? Never mind. Hello, child.
Uncombed urchin says please help. Sister Arson went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here, about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her.
Okay. Is that it? Hmm. Oh. I guess she wasn't, or...
Arson says you. You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him.
Yo, she got them... She got them old Final Fantasy J's on. Alright. I can just run past these guys. There's no point in doing it. There's under leveled. It's not gonna give me anything. I can sync my level, but I don't think that kind of levels you up much. I can't tell if the leveling in this is slow or fast. Because I swear it was going okay and then it jumped up and now I'm kind of like haven't leveled up that much in a bit. So it's a mixed match, I think. Isambard.
Isambard says Sister Arson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest, searching for the mementos of orphans. And risking her own well-being in the doing, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds then Cred would have us believe.
Sells for more.
I am well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Arson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery, but now, on to the matter at hand. Then Cred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the MLJA encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances.
Yee. Wow. One sec.
Chocobo Keep says what? Not enough then a choco. Firstly, secondly, this is to rest assured our birds are in fact, allow me to Then Cred says there you are, Ryoki. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Arson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Arson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of MLJA caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Ryoki. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Well, did anything tickle your fancy? This leaflet. See the wealth of Nald to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though. Atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Nald Thal seem somewhat, less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Arson makes of it. Arson says my savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order, of that, I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? Then Cred says the plot thickens, Ryoki. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no, but I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Izemberd what we have learned here. Izemberd says posing as a priest? To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Ryoki. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity. Nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. Then Cred says do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Ryoki and me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. Izemberd says I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. Then Cred says these will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Ryoki. So as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Izemberd has lent us, and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Gengshi Tumit says, what in God's name? Ryoki Kazue says Ikra. Nerl says And you are? Another refugee, by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Begone, and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Swainhold says, I preach the teachings of Azima, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azima is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Irmgard says, greetings, good sir. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh. I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. Oraldus says, what is it? Gods, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Adelstan says, and I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now, get out of here so I can finish my story. Then Cred says, you have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Ryoki. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants, and though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. A fine morning for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You look absolutely smashing, Ryoki, positively dressed for deception. All that's left, then, is to wait for our quarry to appear. Says, oh, you poor, unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Then Cred says, who are you? What do you want? Says, be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nald Thal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. Then Cred says, a tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance. You would have made a god's awful mummer, Ungus. Ungus says, what? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Then Cred says, is that so? Ungus says, very well, I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar. Raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the MLJA raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm, and plunder, and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew. And so I did the only thing a merchant could, I approached the MLJA in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Then Cred says, demands? Of what kind, pray tell? Ungus says, first of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people. So, I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the MLJA. I didn't have a choice. Then Cred says, protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence. You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. Ungus says, the was good. Then Cred says, what did you say? Ungus says, the coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not see even a fraction of what the MLJA pay me. Then Cred says, you sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Ungus says, spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. But why not you again? Then Cred says, were you the one leaking the immortal flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Ungus says, no. I know nothing about that. I swear it. Then Cred says, at this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter. There'll be time enough to learn the truth. Ungus says. Then Cred says, Ryoki. Be a good man and take word of these developments to Minphilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Minfilia says welcome back, Ryuki. I am pleased that you and then Cred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As then Cred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the MLJA know the answer. Suffice it to say they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix, and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Then Allen, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. Mutamix Bubblypot says PSHHH. Shkoha, who is Uplander come to tent ring of Mutamix Bubblypots. Swinebrew says Fighty Tool drinks in airy self. F. Hobbes says when full of airy self, Fighty Tool changes to stony shine, name of materia. Coco Samu says if materia join with other Fighty Tool. Mutamix Bubblypot says then big eyes. Fighty Tool gains power of airy self. PSHHH. Shkoha, Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, yes. Shkoha. Fighty tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia. Swinebra says the materia, master. Mutamix Bubblypot says now eyes of Uplander point at Fighty tool, yes, PSHHH. Chko. Materia join with Fighty tool. Fighty tool gains power of materia. Fighty tool reborn. Here, Uplander take Fighty tool to Minphilia. Swinebra says materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. F. Hobbes says not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. Coco Samu says when ya attach a piece o materia to gear, ya imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger o years from summit as would have struggled to cut stake into a weapon worth wielding. Mutamix Bubblypot says PSHHH. Chko. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia. Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learny ones of Mutamix. Minphilia says welcome back, Ryoki. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Ryuki, so make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin.
My mic was off that whole time. No. When did I turn my mic off? No. Oh, it's just silent. Oh, it's just silent. When did I turn my mic off? Or did I just... No, I turned it back on because I was checking if everything was set properly. Damn, I don't know when I turned my mic off. Okay, well, I'm just quickly gonna go to the toilet and come back. God damn it. I am back, and I have found a new revelation with me. I found there is a website for Final Fantasy free trial checklist. Um, let me see. Final fan fan Fantasy free trial checklist. Fingers. Okay. It's on their Discord. Accept invite. Okay. Got the Discord open. Customize my experience. Are you playing Final Fantasy 3 free trial or the full game? Free trial. Which data centers do you play on? Light. Would you like to be notified about the game's updates or server announcements? Sure. Why not? Would you like to party up and be notified about in-game content? Unsync content. You won't be leveled down for any content for quick and easy clears to be sure. Sync content. Blue mage content, no. Treasure maps, sure. Deep dungeon. Wait. No, I don't want to be carried. I want to be at my sync content. Deep dungeon for Palace of the Dead, etc. I don't know what this is. Grind together for special mounts? Maybe. Links shell invites. Would you like to join our in-game chats or help invite more people to them? Use this role? No. I mean, I would, but not now. Casual content and socializing. If you would like to take it slow in a dungeon or maybe just like hang out in chat, yes. Community events. I'm sure down for community events. Next. Yep, got that. All the rules. Expansion plus story. What a great thing. I could click on this and just read the story. I think people would like that, right? Okay. Party Finder, no. Spoil, no. Community channels, no. Non-FFX, no. Okay. Channels and rules. He, him. Uh, Windows and Max. Are you, yeah, free trial, okay. God, there's so many roles. Where's the Where's the free trials of fantasy overview? 2F rules and guidelines, server guides, after. Where's the checklist? Oh, export checklist. Hey, the file does not have an app associated with it for performing this action. Please install an app. What? It's a JSON. More apps. Word. That wasn't the right app. Probably. Okay. Oh my god. I I hate everything. I hate everything. Oh, my mic was not even connected this whole time. I just uh, Why? Okay, what's no? Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, close this. And OB what? Adobe After Effects.json file. No, okay. How? That's not it. That's not it. Sir, fuck. I changed the, I changed the checklist into a Word doc and now it keeps saving as a Word document. Damn it. Oh, here. It's from 5 years ago. Goddamn. I wonder if they've updated it though. Web page view? Oh, that's for combat. That's for quest and exploration. Collectibles, crafting gear, other things. Okay. It looks pretty complicated. I think the best thing is to just continue with my MSQs. And we're back.
Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the MLJA to discuss their dealings.
Okay, it's working fine.
The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the MLJA responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the MLJA are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Ryoki. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Science Soul representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Okay. my, my, my money. Oh, it's raining now. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da.
Flame Sergeant, allow me to brief you on our mission.
Oh, my bad.
Our objective is to capture MLJA and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizardmen aren't aware that their man, August, has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the MLJA plot if the mission succeeds, Ryuki. Let's make sure it does.
Okay. Is it raining like this because of the current mission I'm in, or is it always like this? I don't exactly know. Where are we, oh. Oh.
Is the bait in place? Flame Private says our man is in position, sir. Flame Sergeant says good. We make our move as soon as the MLJA appear. Flame Private says yet. Ungust says Uwaya. MLJA warrior says what is the meaning of this? Flame Private says wait. Something's amiss. Ungust says he. Traitorous Flame Soldier says ah ha 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 ha. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. Ungust says I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? Traitorous Flame Soldier says 'twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Ga ha ha ha. Ungust says your every movement was known to me ahead of time. He.
He.
Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. Traitorous Flame Soldier says they're all yours.
Easy, man. Oh. You should come here. Let's go. No. Yeah, even when we're winning, okay.
Traitorous Flame Soldier says put up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man. Flame Private says behind.
Really? Another...
Ungust says bring him. Traitorous Flame Soldier says the rest of you, march. Flame Sergeant says traitorous scum.
Wait, did I get hit into another coma-inducing vision, or did I just get knocked out? It's kind of unclear.
I fear the Amulja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand.
The bowels of Ember. Okay. Join. Let's wait for some players now. Alright, let's go. Wait, one more DPS. Alright.
Amulja Zealot says, Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea, Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Multidia Ivan Odin says, Heya. Timugzo says, O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno. Ryoki Kazwe says, hello. Timugzo says, your humble servants beseech you. Grace us with your divine presence.
Ooh.
O mighty Ifrit. We bring before you ignorant savages who know not your Godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame, and mark them as your own. Flame Sergeant says, bloody. Amulja Warrior says, bring those two as well. Ungust says, Traitorous Flame Soldier says, what's going on? This ain't what we agreed. Amulja Warrior says, none but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. Ungust says, Noog. Spare me, I beg you. Ifrit says, pitiful children of man. By my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn.
He looks cool, man.
Flame Sergeant says, O mighty Ifrit. Flame Private says, my one true God. Traitorous Flame Soldier says, your words are my bread. Timugzo says, impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Ifrit says, forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee, the truth of thine allegiance waxed clear, thou art of the godless blessed number, the paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered.
Damn. Alright. Are we gonna get straight into this oh my god. He looks so cool. Alright. Let's get this. Okay, keep going. Oh. Alright. What's up? Wait, do we... Oh, damn. We just look so unsatisfied. Yes, walk up to Redstone. Ah, yes. Think, feel, hear. That's 2 stones. Crystals, sorry, my bad.
Then Cred says, pray forgive my lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of MLJA zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last.
Okay.
Phew.
View.
I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Ryuki. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? Flame Soldier says this way.
Hey, I guess we did it. It just cut off so fast. I didn't think we did it.
Nero Tol Siva says so that was the mighty Ifrit.
Oh yeah, this guy. Put your helmet back on. You look cooler that way.
And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Uldan interference into account. Says you should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the VIth Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Nero Tol Siva says ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. Livia SAS Jr. says we've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Nero Tol Siva says not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Livia SAS Jr. says perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you.
Damn.
Nero Tol Siva says with allies like that. Beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior.
Hey, we did it. Everybody's gone because they probably skipped the thing.
Then Cred says, "Ah, there you are, Ryoki. Come, rest a while, you will have no better opportunity." After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the MLJA will be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time, at least. Now, where were we? Ah yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use, to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Ryoki. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed.
Yeah.
Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax, and return to the waking sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Shadow Phoenix says, "Ah, okay."
Bum, bum, bum. That was a pretty good mission. I liked fighting that boss. It was kind of abruptly ended with a cutscene. I don't mind the cutscene. I just like it was so. I didn't see any or I didn't notice the health bar go down that much. It just died. I did also almost die, but thank God I had a good healer. Okay. I don't want to keep potions in my hotbar. I feel like it'll just be much more easier if I can just quickly press I and then heal and then come back. In case I do need to. My voice can't reach that high.
Scion of the Seventh Dawn says, "Ah, the triumphant hero returns." Then Cred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Then Cred says, "My late arrival nearly cost Ryoki his life. I wasn't there when the MLJA took him prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle, he survived, but that does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly. Just as I'm failing you all." Minfilia says, "What's done is done," then Cred. "You can ill blame yourself for every Ryoki. It is so good to see you again." Then Cred says, "Impeccable timing, my friend.
Was she being mean to
I had
him?
just finished regaling Minfilia with your
You can
heroic
ill
exploits."
be mean to yourself.
Minfilia says, "Then Cred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. Then Cred says the perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit.
Ifrit.
Minfilia says nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa and Gridania of late.
Yeah, I remember the second name perfectly. Gridania. Limsa and Gridania.
Then Cred says I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life, and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether, crystals. Minfilia says it is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Then Cred says which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born.
When Mama Primal and Daddy Primal love each other very much.
When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. Minfilia says however, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. Then Cred says but the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Minfilia says yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. Then Cred says the recent incidents all share a common trait, meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. Minfilia says while I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Ryoki.
Yep. I'm going to hold on and completing
You
the
may be sure it
one of
won't
the
last
missions.
long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Then Cred says whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public.
What? Why?
I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship.
Oh, just forever imbued, like forever just
And so we Scions continue
following
our
someone.
fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed.
I doubt you need to
I hope that you
kill
will
them.
continue to stand with us,
You could
Ryoki.
have just like thrown them to prison, I guess.
But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time.
How did the Flame General himself not, get everything like that? Because he also got shot by the
Gods
fire.
forgive me. How many more lives? Luso Ikes would never have allowed this to happen.
Luzon.
I have to do better. I have to be stronger.
Okay. I think now is the time I do this. Here is it. Unholy ground. I want to do this. Okay. We'll use... I think we've reached the same moment we left off our other character in, so from now on, any progress that happens is like not something that's like left in the back of my brain that I didn't see before happening. It is literally just never seen by me. Yeah, I've come to like that song so much. Oh, sorry, background music. That's not it. That's not the place I need to go. What's it back there? This place is all confusing. When will I finally get my head wrapped around it? Hello, Mila. Yes, better gear. Probably going for the chest plate.
Mila says, Ryoki. I must apologize for my earlier behavior. As First Sword, my duty is not only to foster your growth as a gladiator, but to also protect you from dangers you are not yet ready to face.
I faced a giant dragging weird Ifrit. I think I'm pretty good.
I did not know that Leavold had become the leader of the Alacron. Had he chosen to bear his steel at us, many and more of us would not have returned alive. I need to know why he's turned to a life of crime. And so I've ordered my best men to scour Then Allen for any trace of his whereabouts. Unfortunately, one of them has disappeared. I have strong suspicions that he has been taken prisoner by the Alacron, or worse. If there is any hope of saving him, we must act quickly. I would have you search for our missing comrade. His last report stated that he was tracking the Alacron near the Hammers in western Then Allen. If you go there, you may yet find some clues to his fate. I've been far too reckless in recent days, and let too many good gladiators come to harm. Please, Ryoki, find our missing comrade and bring him home safe.
Okay. keep coming back here. Give me flying more. Flying. I'm forgetting the name. Not morph. What's the thing I'm thinking of? I'm forgetting the name, man. You nodded. Who is it I'm supposed to talk to? Am I not here yet? Oh, I went the wrong way. It's the Okay, now I'm just wasting money. This way. Did I ever do a market? No. This is here. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Weird lizard. Weird lizard? Lizard. Weird lizard creatures. Across the bridge. Oh, I didn't start the music. Hello, veteran gladiator.
Veteran gladiator says it's a trap, brother.
Oh. Ta-da!
That's some fine swordsmanship, Ryoki. Milla, ahem, the first sword certainly knows how to pick em. Heh, even after all these years, I can't quite bring myself to call her that. See, I still remember when her father first brought her to the guild, a wee lass who cried at the sight of naked steel. But to look at her now, you'd swear she was born with a blade in her hand, not like she had much of a choice but to rise to the occasion, though, what with all that trouble Aldous got into 7 years ago. Selfish bastard, he should have never, but enough of my rambling. I'll make my way back to Ulda after a short rest. You go on ahead and tell Milla that I'm fine.
How do you teleport to these small ones? Can't. Big turtle. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, now without looking, I'll make my way to God, there's a lot of players now. It's 12:36 a.m. for me. This is European time, so it's like 3 hours behind me. So seemingly like 7, not 7, sorry, like 9 right now, maybe 9 p.m.
Milla says, Ryoki, thank the gods you're alright. I heard all about the ambush at the Hammers. Excellent work, you've been invaluable to the guild, and I cannot thank you enough. In fact, I believe you deserve a much needed rest.
Stop telling
Take
everybody's
some
telling me
time
to
for
take a
yourself
rest,
and
man.
return when you've recuperated. But before you go, speak with Lolatsu, I believe she has a message for you.
Who's oh. Yes, guild receptionist.
Lolatsu says, Ryoki, the very gladiator I was seeking. Lean closer, for I would not have the others hear my words. Aldous sends his regards and requests you meet him at the Lich Yard in Eastern Then Allen. Naturally, I've not divulged this information to the First Sword. As you may have gathered from their previous interactions, she's still rather upset with him, and would likely forbid any further association. Quite understandable, since he was clearly being groomed to become the next guild master before
Jose Overlay. Nerd.
that horrible scandal. They
Proud
would have made
nerd.
such a lovely
Excuse
couple.
me.
Ahem, forgive me. This is hardly an appropriate topic of conversation. Anyway, you have my word that the First Sword will not hear of any rendezvous from me.
Right. They're just gonna just my money. I'm gonna keep complaining about this until I get a some sort of vehicular transporter. Or just get very rich. Either get very rich or just get some vehicle transportation. Bum, bum, bum. Hey man. What's up? Oh. That means there's gonna be a fight.
Aldous says, and where have you been? Busy drowning in some sweet young thing's eyes? Well, if that's the case, I understand completely.
Alright, dude.
It's been 7 years since Milla's father was laid to rest here. He was mean and stubborn, an old goat through and through. But gods, when he danced with sword in hand, it was pure poetry in motion. Milla's right. There's no way I could know what it was like for her back then, forced to replace her father under such terrible circumstances.
Oh, it's
And
one
who
of
might you be?
those people.
Another of Leavold's lackeys?
Yeah. That might better
Zonaliga says
describe it.
Master Levold has been most distressed since learning of your return. This is unacceptable. Alda says your master does not deserve your loyalty, kitten. When you've outlived your usefulness, he'll dispose of you like so many others. Believe me, I speak from personal experience. Zonaliga says say what you will. I will not be swayed. Alda says she looks awfully determined to kill me. Still, I'm not really in the mood to play. Mind stopping her?
Oh
Ryoki.
wow, okay, so you're just gonna fucking toss it to me, huh? Sure. That's not the what. That's not the move I plan to do, but all right. Easy.
You've gotten stronger. Good. I'm glad Milla has a man like you to rely upon. She's her father's daughter, a leader of men, a true warrior, and an obstinate woman who lets her feelings cloud her judgment. Which is why she needs to be surrounded by dependable people who will give her good counsel and keep her temper in check, now more than ever. Stick by her. She needs you more than she knows.
Oh. I'll go with this. I think this sounds kinder.
Haven't you listened to a word I said? She needs dependable people. In case you haven't noticed, I am anything but. I'm only here because of unfinished business. When it's settled, there'll be no reason left for me to stay. I owe it to her old man to put an end to this, to give him peace in Thal's realm by making that bastard Levold finally answer for his crimes. Remember what I said, Ryoki. Now, go, she's probably wondering where you are. Aoigoto says Order of Holy Cake wants to add more muffins to its basket. We are a social and laid-back company. Heartsuit help us build a group that everyone will love to spend time with. Please feel free to write me a direct message if you
that
have any
looks
questions.
cool.
Thank you for your attention. Heartsuit.
I feel like the community difference between Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft is night and day. It is complete polar opposite.
Order of Holy Cake wants to add more muffins to its
Oh,
basket.
okay, you're spamming it?
We are a social and laid-back company. Heartsuit help us build a group that everyone will love to spend time with. Please feel free to write me a direct message if you have any questions. Thank you for your attention. Heartsuit.
Okay.
Milla says, why are you staring at me like that, Ryoki? Is something the matter? You're behaving rather oddly. Well, I'm afraid I have no news regarding the Alacran's movements. I remain confident that we will find them soon, though, so keep your blade sharp.
Her legs and armor. Top armor is giving the same amount. Let's try this on. Okay. This looks cool. But where's my neck? It's engulfed in the super powered power turtleneck. But damn, okay. I didn't expect it to be green. Wait, when did I have 4 shields? Ooh. Got a better shield, I didn't even notice. Anything else I should know? Hats. Yes. I had no hat on, okay. Just equipped what I was equipping, but okay. Oh, wait, is there a weight limit? Is there a weight limit? Or is it just that this armor comes with a... Cannot equip gear to head. Okay. Okay, because never mind. It's not weight limit, it's just the gear comes with the head. Think we should get boots next.
Damn it all to the 7th hell. This is madness. It's Aldous. He's been arrested by the Brass Blades. They claim he was plotting to assassinate the Sultana. This is utter nonsense. He has no motive to do so. And whatever I've said about the man, he would never resort to using poison. The Alucran must be behind this. They have failed to kill him time and again, and now they're reaching out to their monetarist allies. I didn't want to believe Wymond when he said they had such influence, but, wait, that's it? If anyone can help us unravel this plot, it's Wymond. He has a reputation for knowing things he shouldn't. After all, find Wymond, see what he can tell us. Aldous is many things, but he is not a murderer.
I look hilarious. Does the other pants suit better than this? On this occasion? It doesn't really matter. Kinda? Blue and green? Alright. Oh, he's right here, okay. Bum 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 bum. Wait, just forgot to check. Yeah, we have a better sword. We can't equip helmet with this. We do not have a better gloves. I'll check everything else once we come back. Alright, alright. Doom, 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 doom. I just feel like we were like some bulky.
Wymond says I was wondering when you might come along.
Bulky. Right, no.
Frankly, I'm
Wow, that was
surprised all
terrible.
this went so quietly. He ought to know there's no walking away from this.
Ooh, it's,
You really don't know, do you? Best I start at the beginning, then. Aldous is something of an enigma. He and Leovold were two of the greatest gladiators ever to grace the blood sands. But he threw all that hard-fought glory away for a few gil more. See, the average Uldon loves a good Colosseum fight. And what better way to make a gladiatorial spectacle more entertaining than wagering on the outcome? So when it got out that Aldous was orchestrating a match-fixing scheme of untold proportions, well, you can imagine the shock and anger the people felt. He was expelled from the Colosseum, and his wins were stricken from the record. Your guild master Milla got the worst of it, though. Not only was her friend exposed as a fraud, but around the same time, her father fell ill and passed away. There were some oddities surrounding his death, too. 'Twas rumored he took his own life out of shame for his disgraced pupil, or that
damn.
he might have even been
Alright.
murdered by the man. Baseless conjecture, really, but it made Aldous look that much worse. In the end, Milla lost two of the most important men in her life, and was forced to take charge of the guild alone. And Leovold. He tried to go it solo on the blood sands, but it wasn't the same. Without Aldous, his career was finished. Now you know the nature of the man you so desperately want to save. Though, judging from that look in your eyes, I gather you still have your reservations. Fine, then. Though you can't blame me for doubting a man found in possession of Ralgr's bile. 'Tis a vile poison, rare and expensive, too. Only the Corpse Brigade knows how to make it, I hear. Gods only know why they'd give it to Aldous. Could go to their headquarters at the Sepulchre in southern Then Allen and ask em direct. I've an aversion to direct confrontation, personally, but you don't, do you? By the by, should you save the poor bastard's life, tell him we're even, and that I hope it was all worth it.
Why are you spinning in circles? For some reason. Okay. Search for proof of Aldi's innocence at the sculpture. Have I been here? Nope. Nope. It's someplace we travel to. Also not been explored. Okay. The same place. Okay. What's the closest? We are the closest. Oh god, that's a walk. Okay. You go to the furthest and then exit and then go straight. Okay. This may be one long walk. So, get ready. Is there an auto walk in this thing? I didn't even notice before. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, actually, this is a great time to go ahead and sell some of my useless stuff. Sure. Purchase something and then sell that. Yeah, so. Does -3 damage now. I don't use a magic book. Okay. Let's keep going. Right from here. Is this keep straight from here? I think so. I've never been at these parts. Dun, 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 dun. Southern Tunnel. Alright, there we go. What? Where exactly though? God damn. Just saw some NPCs get like utterly destroyed. uh, what's hurting you? Huh? Something's hurting it, and I don't even know what. Wait, wait, wait. No, no, I want to go up here. I want to go up here. I want to go attune. Wait, how do I get here? Oh, it's here. Never mind. I see the crystal. Where? At the Southern Tunnel. I'm at the Southern Tunnel. Dungeon, there's the tune. Where? Oh, there's an orange spot there. Never mind, I meant to go down, I guess. Phew. What? There's nothing here. One sec. That's for something. That's for later. What I'm looking at. Okay. It's a walk, all right. Good news is I don't have to. Oh, what? I'm sorry. You've taken me by surprise. This is the first time you have attacked me. So y'all, will this guy also attack me if I run past him? Oh, ooh, I see big guy. Very big guy. Big guys. Ooh. Multiple big guys. Level 29 big guys. Oh, big guy who attacks me. Big guy, dead guy. I need to somehow make my way up there. It says there's an entrance this way. Is there an entrance this way, or do I have to? This way, huh? Mounts! Oh my god, that's the word that I was looking for. Mounts. I was thinking morphs and stuff like that. Yes, it's been stuck on my head since I was like, I needed morph. No, it was mount. I needed mounts. God damn it. Took so long to kick in my head what I was trying to go for. I'm just gonna run past you. Or maybe not. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. I have to go through in here. Hey, buddy. Just gonna pass through you. Let me just fully heal up. There we go. Ooh, there's a lot of people here. You. Come closer. That's as close as you come, I guess. Okay. go to the edge here. Pull you. Come closer, friend. Come closer. Regardless of how I look at it, these people are not gonna be... Maybe I can get only 3 out of 4 of them towards me. Oh, never mind. I just got 1. Though he's not... Okay. Alright. Okay, time to bring the whole crowd. Listen. Nice. I like this mission. It's much more freedom of what you can do. Okay. Because they're just more spawning now? Come here. I don't want to fight 2 people separately. Or, of course, this is going to make me fight 2 people separately. Oh my god, I'm hating this. Why are more of you spawning by the time? Okay, there we go. I need to go there. Let me heal up a bit. Okay, I see the box. Could possibly just sneak by, get it, and then leave. Or not. Wink. And here comes the cavalry. TP. Bum, bum. I like how we just went through like that, you know, fights back to back, fighting enemies, and then back to this like little like, you know, hippie, happy music, Christmassy. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, that like armor looks cool, man.
Mila says, where have you been, Ryuki? Aldous has been given over into the custody of the Sacrarium. They mean to execute him. We must do something. This poison, is it? You've proved that the Alacran purchased it from the Corpse Brigade. Thank the gods, you've done it. Quickly, we must show this to the official presiding over his execution at Highbridge. Go, now.
Okay. God, execution? Really? Can't drive one, okay. That was a little extreme, but what do I know about Oldan law? Alright. I might attack my leftover Raising Canes in a bit. Bum 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 bum. Ba-dee, bum, ba-da, bum. Are these like a mixture of sheep, bull, and dog? The name is Myotragus nani. Nani. Myotragus nani. Myotragos nani. Myotragos. Doom, 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 doom. It reminds me of Juggernaut from like Spider-Man, kinda. If this was red, maybe. Somebody flying off in the distance. Wait, it is. Oh. I can't jump down there. How do I get down? How does one get down? Is it through here? Is that a player? No. It's just like a random Lalafell player just standing, emoting or something off the distance.
Order of Nald Thal Priest says the Sacrarium has sentenced you to death for your crimes against the Sultanate. Have you any last, huh? Who are you, and what do you want?
Uh-oh. That's a level 34 mission. I'm level 33. I'm actually under level for this. Somehow.
These are bold accusations you make, adventurer. However, the Sacrarium has found the prisoner guilty in the eyes of gods and men, and he will be executed forthwith. Aldous says don't waste your breath, Ryoki. Thal's scales have always yielded to wealth above all else, and Leavold spent a fortune to secure my sentence. Order of Nald Thal priest says silence, criminal. And you, what are you waiting for? Do it. Where did that? Milla says Aldous. Aldous says just couldn't stay away, could you? Well, at least I don't have to steal the headsman's axe.
You're just gonna let it happen, huh?
If the gods are to have blood this day, I'm afraid it won't be mine. Since you two are so devout, perhaps you'd be willing to offer yourselves in exchange? Order of Nald Thal priest says mercy.
Damn, they just run away.
Godwin says interfering with the law is a heinous crime. In fact, I believe it is punishable by death. Aldous says I had a feeling the spectacle would draw you here. Leavold says I should have dealt with you myself from the start. Come, let's dance, brother. Aldous says so it's to be a rematch. Very well, I accept. Milla and the others need you.
He kinda
Ryoki.
reminds me of
Leave him to me.
Ace from One Piece. Alright then, I'm gonna leave him to you. Is it not a basic attack to happen while I'm okay? I'm pretty sure. Boom. I just saw... Okay. Lalafell's falling from the sky. Alright. I guess I can't enter that area. Oh, what the? Alright. Nice. Leveled up midway.
Milla says
Put
Aldous.
sword in.
Leavold says
All this. Oh. Damn, bro.
Aldous says you almost had me, Leavold. Leavold says stay back. I won't have your pity. You just had to have it all, didn't you? Just one victory, just one bloody match. But your precious ego couldn't accept that. You ruined everything. Tell me, Aldous, how does it feel to lose your name, your legacy, everything you ever loved? I want to know, how much you suffered.
Ooh.
Aldous says let it go, Leavold. It's over.
No, no, I know exactly
Leavold
what it's
says
gonna
like
do.
hell's it is. I swear, you will never know peace, not in this life, or the next. Aldous says Leavold, no. You know damn well neither of us will see Thal's realm. Milla says let's go. Our comrades are waiting.
That's a like a nice action-packed mission. Oh, ow. Sore arms. Oh. Poser. Doom, 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 doom. It's just so funny to me. It looks like a bulldozer. Oh.
I'm glad you were there, Ryoki. Without you, I doubt we could have defeated the Alacron. Aldous says have you ever considered the Colosseum? You'd make a wonderful attraction. Of course, you'd need a title that befits your prowess. Milla says, now that it's all over, you'll be staying, won't you? Aldous says no. Leavold may be dead, but the Alacron are far from finished. I'd rather not linger and give them a chance to regroup and seek revenge. It is a true tragedy that I cannot enjoy the company of Ulda's lovely ladies any longer, but I have faith that equally radiant beauties await me in distant lands. Milla says Aldous, Aldous says not another word, my dear. It's bad enough that the First Sword has permitted a disgraced gladiator to fraternize with her subordinates. Can you imagine the scandal if she became personally involved with the man? Nevertheless, I understand how you feel, Milla. I'm known to have this effect on the fairer sex. Milla says I should have let the headsman have his way with you. That way you might learn something of humility. Aldous says but how am I supposed to remember the lesson without a head? Your father would be proud of you, Milla. Don't ever change.
Aw.
Ah, yes, there's one more thing I wanted to say to you before I go, Ryuki. 7 years ago, before my last match on the Blood Sands, I was given an offer. A sultan's ransom in exchange for a loss. Leavold begged and pleaded, but I just couldn't do it. Call it honor or pride or whatever you like. I made my choice, and in spite all that came of it, to this day I have no regrets. It's a simple thing to know what's right. Listen to that heart of yours and it will never lead you astray. Trust in your comrades, have faith in your skills, and you will triumph over any adversity.
My armor makes it look like I don't fit here, but sure.
And with that, I bid you all farewell. Milla says, I'd better not have to wait 7 years to see that bastard again. There's still so much I want to. What in the seven hells are you all looking at? This is a training hall. Why aren't you all training right now? You think all it takes to stand on the Blood Sands is a sword and a stupid grin? No. It takes years of hard work, an ocean of blood and sweat, and an unbreakable will. Every man and woman here has the potential to become a champion, but it is you, and you alone, who decides your destiny. So answer me now, gladiators. Will you follow in the footsteps of your brothers and sisters and inscribe your names in legend? Gladiator says I.
I look so tall and unfitting in this whole thing. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Give me those leggings. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Equip. What is this? It looks cool. It also looks cool. Okay, so those boots do not match the upper wear, but we look so like everything is not matching at all. Okay, nice. We did our missions.
Milla says, well, your concern for my well-being is touching, albeit unwarranted. I am fine, the guild is fine, Aldous is, oh, who gives a damn how Aldous is?
God, girl, just go to him.
More importantly, any time you waste worrying about the affairs of others would be better spent further honing your skills.
No. Okay. Hey, we finished a whole, like, that quest line, I guess. And in return, we're level 34 with better gear. Look at us. We look so strong. Alright, you're in the making. Let's continue with our MSQ. How long have you been streaming for? Oh, almost 4 hours. Let's keep going. We look pretty cool from the back. Our bottom part doesn't mix exactly. Is something we can do with the pants? It's worse or pants. It's fine, I guess. Bum, 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 bum. I like the shield a lot, actually. The bow. It just looks so off-putting in cutscenes at this point. I wonder if with warrior is there an option to dual wield, or is it only shield and sword? Because I think I would say like I like the ability of shield lob and shield bash. I'd barely use shield bash. I'd use shield lob. Aside from that, it's all swords, and at this point I might as well just be using dual swords, unless the shield protects me. Oh whoa! I don't know this is a thing. Does the shield give me block strength and block rate? Okay, this block rate. Though that might not be. That might also be just a thing with another sword. Oh, what the hell is this? I swear I've seen something like that in World of Warcraft, but mechanical. But not mechanical, sorry, like steampunky. I'm pretty sure I've seen that type of mount, like a steampunk style. Hello, Minafila.
Minfilia says until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Thancred that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the Primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing.
Either I'm just
Alas,
very tall, or
fame
she's
does not
just
come
very
without
short.
a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Ryoki, or rather, you have guests. Says beg pardons.
Oh.
Flame Officer says Lady Minfilia. Radiant as always. Serpent Officer says I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. Storm Officer says I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Lim-Salaman Sa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. Minfilia says as you can see, Ryoki, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Ryoki's deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal flames should know of his triumph is to be expected, but what of the other grand companies? Tateru says Eep. Serpent Officer says your reputation precedes you, Master Kazuya. 'Tis no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelves Wood. Flame Officer says what a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Kazuya. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. Why, even before you aided us against the Imul-Jaa and their dread primal, yours was already a respected name in Ul'dah. Our people know you and love you well. A man of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. Storm Officer says the Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Laminsa to the shores of glory.
Okay. So I have a choice.
Grand Company Officers says Lady Minfilia. Minfilia says very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa Laminsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense, and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease, the commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I concede that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? Serpent Officer says a fine suggestion. Flame Officer says you are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady.
Glazing.
Storm Officer says very well. Let Ryoki hear our leaders speak, then return here with his decision.
I'm probably choosing the flame.
Grand Company Officer says we eagerly await your answer.
Ul'dah is where I had my whole warrior guild thing, so.
Minfilia says I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Ryoki, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a Grand Company, however, you will be one man amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. Can think of no better arrangement.
Okay.
Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead.
Off to the distance, or is he looking towards her, but the armor is making it look like he's just looking off in the distance?
The Grand Companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole.
Eorzea.
Similar, yet not quite the same.
Eorzea.
Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location.
Oh, that's nice. So that means I don't have to come back here each time I need to
Eorzea
talk to
is
you?
changing, Ryoki, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now, it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tateru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place.
Okay, okay. Ba-da-da-da. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here, actually. I was planning to do more than 4 hours, but we'll end it around just a bit. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be streaming tomorrow. I think I will be streaming tomorrow. What does it do? A voucher redeemable by the Science of Devon for instant teleportation to the Vesper Bay. Okay. Need to make need to remember that. Okay. Yeah. So I think it's been pretty good. Pretty good stream so far. Me and my turtleneck. Yes, I'll hopefully stream. I think maybe earlier and longer. But for now, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.